What's poppin'? Today's episode is a little different. I got my son, Little Ricky, with me, and this conversation gets real. From growing up to perspectives to just life in general. I hope y'all enjoy this one. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to another episode of Life According to Rick. How's everybody doing today? I hope that everybody's had an amazing week thus far. Today's a special episode, and I know I say that a lot, but it's a conversation that needed to be had. Now, a couple weeks back, I had my daughter Kiana on the podcast, and life is all about perspective, right? So we kind of go through similar things and stuff like that, but we see things differently. So today, my guest is somebody special to me, my firstborn, little Rick. Welcome to Life According to Rick.
Hello, everybody. It's it's his oldest, his best looking, and his best son, honestly.
All right. Yeah, he's a little full of himself, but that's all right. So, little, welcome to Life According to Rick. It's been a while. Been trying to get you on here for a little bit, but you very busy man.
Yeah, all I do is work and go home. I got things to handle, I got things to do, but my father understands that I got to put myself before I put everybody else, and I'm thankful that he understands that. Because not that I don't see him a lot, but I don't have much time on my hands. I'm trying to build the future for myself and people around me, and hopefully retire my dad one day. And I can't do that if I'm at home doing nothing.
That's what's up. I like that.
Parents, actually, both my parents.
That's what's up. So, I had Keeks on here a few weeks back, and we were kind of just like talking about growing up with me, and we kind of got into the whole conversation. So, like I know the circumstances as to how you and Nana came to live with me and whatnot was a little, different. It was difficult at that point in time. So, like, how was it for you going through that experience? Because I know obviously you're a year older than Nana, so like I know that you kind of felt it a little bit more than she did
hmm
as far as like, that whole situation with your mom and going to live with your grandma till I came and moved out here with y'all.
hmm I feel like for me, it was different. Me and Nana had a different upbringing only because, honestly, I was the wild child. Proud to say it. And I still think I am the wild child. It has not changed even over the years. Um, I feel like you gave me a lot more freedom than Nana, but to an extent. And I definitely took advantage of it every single time. Even though I told you I would not, still did it. Why? I don't know. I was just a little hard-headed. I'm still a little hard-headed now, but not as much. Do I question the way you raised me? No, not at all. I'm very grateful, only because who knows where I could have been. I could have been anything. I could have probably been dead by now for all we know. And without the guidance of you or anybody else around me, I feel like because of you guys, I am the way I am today. I'm hardworking. I got a good work ethic. I just don't stop working, honestly. I can't be at home and be bored and do nothing. I got to do something with my hands. I got to do something with my mind. If not, I'm just in total shambles. So yeah, I feel like me and Nana definitely grew up a little different. Nana was more like I would say she was just at home. Nana wouldn't really do much. Not that she didn't have friends or nothing, but I feel like me, I was just outside. I just wanted to do things, and you allowed me to, but
Yeah, I feel like you were more the wild spirited, like,
just doing stuff.
and you was just always active and you couldn't sit still. So, I guess in that sense, I would, kind of be a little bit more lenient with like, be like, hey, Pa, can I go outside? And I'd be like, yeah, but you got to stay around here where I could see you or whatever. And, so I feel like when it came to that, especially because Nana was the girl, like I felt like I had to be more protective in a sense.
Hmm.
Um, so that way, nothing would happen to her. But I think that you was definitely my wild child.
Yeah, yeah. I couldn't. I mean, ask yourself, have you ever seen me one time stay at home and do nothing? Not, I don't think there's been one. I still don't do nothing to this day. Like I go home and I gotta go do something. I can't just stay home all day and do nothing. It's like impossible for me. I don't know what it is.
So going back to the situation with your mom, like when you think back at that, right? Can you recall like how you felt like when everything happened?
I mean, kind of. I remember, you know, it sucked. I mean, for anybody in general, having your mom stripped away from you when you're just around that one person 24/7, it sucks. I do remember crying for sure. It was rough. It definitely is. Like again, even for anybody could say the same thing. It sucks losing a mother that, knows that cares for you and just wants the best for you. Now, I will say my mom definitely wanted the best for us and it just didn't work out. But to this day, she still wants the best for us, just like you do as well. And as a parent, it's never going to change. I mean, I'm not a parent, but I feel like if I put my shoes in a parent's shoes, for sure, all you want is the best for your kid. That's
Of course.
all.
No, of course. And I feel like that was one of the things that I had to learn, was giving the best for you guys, like, leaving New York and coming here and raising you and Nana, becoming a single dad, like I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
I'm
like
sure.
like I honestly based off of my upbringing, like that was my foundation, when I got out here, as far as like trying to give you guys the structure and the discipline. And I know that it was rough, and the the sardine can,
Oh my God.
the little one bedroom apartment, we talked about that, me and Nana.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, but
Good times though, I will say, very good times. Sometimes I do miss the street itself, only because like, when I was younger, I feel like for me the house was big. For me it was big. I mean, it was little, but it was big. Only because like my mom, my dad, my sister. What else do I need? I got a roof, I got food, I got my friends outside that we all lived on the same street. So it was like for me, it was paradise. Truthful paradise. But now that I'm older, yeah, adulting is not fun. I should have listened when I was younger. I definitely should have listened.
yeah, so I guess that brings up my next question. Now that you mentioned that, what are some of the things that I tried to teach you at a young age that you now think back like, damn, like my dad was.
Yo, bro, where do I start, dog? Damn, where do I start? School. Let's start with school. You said school's gonna fly by fast, dog. I felt like I was in an airplane in high school, bro. Like I was a freshman one day. I graduated the next day. Well, mind you, I didn't even get a graduation. Class of 2020. I don't even want to talk about it before I get mad again. But that whole year was strict for me. But definitely school. Learning how to save because yeah, I'm not really good at that. I like to buy things that make me happy with my adult money. Although, people say you don't know with your money, so just spend it. But nah, with this economy, dog, you gotta save every penny you got. What else? Being a man. I know you didn't really have a chance to be your own man, so you have to teach me in ways that you knew. And I think it worked out for the best, truthfully. I think so. I feel like me as a grown man now and with the knowledge I have, yeah, I still do dumb stuff, but I'm definitely knowledgeable to know, like, all right, this is right from wrong. This can go either way. What's my choice here? You definitely guided me to make the right choices as well. 100%. What else, man? There's a lot. There's a lot that you try to teach me that I regret not listening to. Jesus, do I? Man, it's a lot.
No, yeah, but I mean that's just one of those things, like I feel like any kid goes through that, right? Especially like a teenager, like when your parent tries to drill you, like, yo, like this, and you're like, nah, I ain't trying to hear all that.
Right. And I
Because I'm guilty of it. I did it with my mom, you know what I'm saying? So like I know what it's like to be a teenager and have like a parent being on top of you. But I feel like for me, if I'm being honest, like I felt like because you are my son, right?
hmm
And because you're a boy in society, I was trying to get you prepared to be a man because, I feel like if we don't learn the things that we need to be a man in this world, like we're gonna fail. And
100%.
in a lot of areas, right? So I felt like for me, like my job, my responsibility was to make sure that I taught you those things so that way you wouldn't have to struggle as an adult.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like every generation tries to do better than the one before.
Yeah.
So that was my main objective, I feel. And like I know that, and I've told you before, like my ways of doing things with you, you know, were a little excessive sometimes, like when it came to me disciplining you and stuff like that. And, I feel like it came off like that because, I didn't know how to channel those emotions. And like, so like I would get really frustrated with you and stuff like that. And like you wouldn't listen. And it felt like I was just constantly talking to you. And it was like, yo, I'm not getting through to this kid. Like, what am I doing wrong?
That's me being a hardhead. I mean, it is what it is. The truth. There's me being a hardhead. I had no reason to be a hardhead, but I wanted to be a rebel so bad for some reason. But like now that not for nothing, no shade to nobody, but as I compare myself to people nowadays, like with kids I grew up with or kids I went to high school with, I feel like I'm doing 10 times better than they are. Like a lot of people thought I wouldn't really like. A lot of people thought I wouldn't, be the way I am. People either thought I was gonna be dead or in jail, truthfully, because of the way I acted. But like now it's reverse roles. Like the people who thought I was gonna be dead in jail are dead or in jail. Like not for nothing, they went down the wrong path, and I feel like I changed my path at one point in life where to smarten up, and I was like, "Yo, bro, life is not a joke. Why didn't I listen the first time?" And it's like, damn, dog. Like sometimes I wish I could tell people or like the younger generation. I'm gonna sound like an uncle right now. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna sound like an uncle in my young age, I'm only 25 by the way. At my young age, sometimes I even tell like my friends' little brothers or my little cousins or something like, "Yo, pay attention, bro. Like life is not a joke. Like you not, it's a joke now because you're a kid, you have no responsibilities. But once them responsibilities hit, dog, it's gonna punch you in the face. It's gonna punch you in the face like Mike Tyson in his prime, dog. That shit is no joke. Life is no joke. And I am with the excessive part on disciplining me, I hope you don't regret it. Only because I feel like that was a real big factor in my discipline now and the way I think. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd never do that to my child personally, but I'm glad that I had to go through that. So now I have my own ways based off what you did with me to kind of counter maneuver that so I don't have to do that. You know
Right,
what I'm trying to say?
right.
Like I could teach them in ways that helped me understand, and maybe they would understand. But if not, I'm calling grandpa, then your ass is grass. I don't know what to tell you. Once I call grandpa, it's over for you.
Now I feel like now that I'm older and and I kind of talked to your sister about this before too, like, going to therapy and, kind of dealing with my own traumas and trying to like figure things out as far as like how to handle certain situations. Like that's why when I talk to you about, those moments, like, I always apologize to you because, granted, I know that you took it in a positive way as far as like to shape you like who you are today.
Yeah.
But, I felt like I could have gone a different route. But like I said, I didn't know how to handle those situations and channel my emotions to like take a step back and like try to be more calm and collected in the moment. So, you know,
Hey, you definitely could have taken this. You definitely could have taken another route. But again, I don't want you to keep apologizing to me for something that made me who I am today. I'm grateful that you did that. Don't get me wrong. It sucked at the time. It sucks getting spanked by your parent. But now that I'm older and I understand from kind of a little more of his perspective, bro, I was a badass kid, bro. Like
that's
I
what
was
it
nothing to play with. Like
that was what it was. I was like,
I was with the shits with
I
everything.
felt like Homer Simpson choking up Bart Simpson.
Right. And it's yeah, I mean, it sucks, bro. Like it sucked at the time, but like now, I'm kind of glad now that you have Harlem. He doesn't get to go through stuff like that, so he has other ways and less traumatic ways. Traumatic. I'm not gonna say that word. It wasn't traumatic. It was life lessons. I'm gonna call it life lessons.
No, yeah, life lessons, of course.
It was. Harlem can go through those life lessons that I went through. Man, God forbid he was like me. I'm gonna tell you right now. God forbid he was like me. But he doesn't have to go through what I went through, and I'm perfectly okay with that. I'd rather it be me than Nana or Harlem or Layla. Which shout out to Layla if you're listening. Shout out to my little sister. I love you, girl. Um, yeah, no, I'm glad it was more me than anyone else. Because, like I said, because of you doing that, shaped me to who I am today. Now, like I said, I don't see you much. I'm always working. I'm always busy. I'm always doing something. I'm trying to build something so the next generation or my kids or my kids' kids don't have to do stuff. And you know, I'm always wondering why people hate on kids who have money from their parents. Is like you want those kids to struggle. I mean, my goal as a parent is to have my kids not have to work. That's my goal. At least my goal. You call me a I don't know what you call me, but that's the goal.
I mean, I feel like I have certain views on Nepo babies because
The stubborn ones, at least.
no, I mean, when it comes to like, and you're not wrong. I'm not saying you're not wrong, but I feel like when it comes to like Nepo babies and having everything given to them, and 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 again, I don't want to come off like I'm saying the wrong thing, but it's good to have those things, to have like uh an established foundation for your family and generations moving forward.
Right.
But I feel like that can go either way.
I think I know what you mean because I think I want to change my answer now because damn.
No, it can go either way. And the reason why I say that is because then you have like those entitled kids, you know what I'm saying, growing up because everything is handed to them and they feel like, they can do whatever they want.
Right, right. And that's not what I meant to say, but my listen, when I have children, you have grandbabies, they will be brought up with respect, dignity, and confidence. I feel like those are the big three in one person. Respect, dignity, and confidence. Without confidence, you can't really get nowhere. Dignity, you gotta have dignity. I mean, you gotta believe in yourself, no? And then, respect. You gotta respect people no matter what. It doesn't matter if, doesn't matter where they come from. Doesn't matter what race, what color, what nothing. They're still a human at the end of the day. We all bleed the same. Now, I don't know. That's 100%. And if you're not like that, then grandpa's on your ass. Grandpa's on your ass.
No, yeah, no, and I feel like I've been working since I was 17, and I feel like for me, like I try to teach you guys the value of a dollar. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing is free in life, right? And not that I was like a cheap dad or like that I wouldn't want to buy you guys anything because I mean obviously I would buy you guys
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah, of course.
but when we had the funds to be able to do it.
Yeah, of course. Like we do fun stuff. We do fun stuff all the time. So don't think that you weren't like
Yeah.
this cheap ass dude where like, nah, you ain't going up. No, damn, no, no. We definitely did stuff. But I don't know, dog. I'm kind of glad you was like that because now I get it. I get it. Ever since I started working, you used to tell me when you see me get packages or shoes, like I didn't eat that shit. But let's be real. I mean, I'm mad young. I'm gonna grow out of it. But look at me, still doing it. I mean, I don't do it now. I really cooled down. But I wish I took the value of a dollar more serious when I started working. Cause boy, oh boy, I regret some of the purchases to this day that I did when I was 17, 16, or 18. And even I'm a grown age now. Like the other day, I regretted buying something. Like I bought Forza. I love the game. Don't get me wrong, but I regret it because like, why I spend 120 on a video game, dog? Grown as hell.
That's
Yeah, 120.
crazy.
Now, before you judge, and
No,
before,
no, no, no. But no, I'm not judging. No, no, no. The judge free zone.
okay, cool.
But like 120 for a video game
It's crazy.
is crazy.
No, but when GTA 6 comes out, that's a different story because that's gonna be
No,
like
because like
$200.
even I remember like I want to say when like PS3 was out, like when the games were like $60,
Yeah,
I thought that was a lot of money.
I mean, no. Thinking back now, my when I was younger and you used to when I forget who bought me Modern Warfare 3. Who got me that one? Was it you?
I don't remember. Probably I don't.
Or was it Jeff? I think it was Jeff for Christmas. No, it was you for Christmas. You got it for me for Christmas. Yo, when Modern Warfare 3 came out, all my gamers listening, my dad pulled strings for that one right there, dog. I got that. I think I got that. I think you said you got it like a week before release because Jeff used to work at Activision or something like that. At
Um,
least that's how I remember it.
it's possible. I listen. Well, I was talking to your sister, and I was like, we were having the conversation about the tater tots.
Oh my
Do you
God.
remember that?
I kind of do, yeah.
So, like in her mind, right? She was like, "Oh, cause I put the tater tots in the microwave for like 90 minutes," and that I vaguely remember about her putting the timer.
You starting to talk about it kind of is like bringing back the memories of
So
it.
in her mind, right? She's telling me, "No, pa, because the microwave almost caught on fire," and I don't.
Yes, I do remember this.
Did it almost catch on fire though?
Yes, it did. We were at the apartment, the other
Yeah,
apartment.
we were in the
Yes,
little apartment.
yeah,
Yeah.
I remember it. It did.
And she's like, she's telling me,
It
she was like, no, pa, because I be telling you stuff and you don't be remembering. And I'm like, what?
did. No, it 100% almost did. Oh my God, yeah, I remember that. 100%. Not out. You're gonna listen to this. Yes, it almost caught on fire. You ain't gonna lie about it. We're grown as hell. We're grown.
Yo, like, cause I remember like me, my perspective, right? How I remembered it was because you know the living room and
It,
like the kitchen was like right there, like
yeah,
it
you
was
be
cut
able to smell it.
right. So like I was sitting down watching TV, but and I just kept hearing the microwave running.
Hmm.
But it was like, why is it still running? And I remember going to the microwave and taking it out, but
Hmm.
I don't remember her like how she said it catching on fire.
I think it was just smoky and burned
I
stuff.
think the tater tots just got really hot and smoky, so like that's why it was
Right,
like
right,
steaming. But the way she made it seem was like the microwave almost blew up.
bro. I remember. I remember once after you were home, and it's trying to expose me. I'm not gonna lie. I think I put a piece of tinfoil one time, like with some food
Hey
and air, and
yo,
like it was popping, and I didn't even eat till you got home. I remember that vaguely, very vaguely, but I remember doing that because you never found out. But I mean, now you know.
yo,
I remember, yeah, I remember that for sure. I remember it was some food from yet the day before. I went to put it in with the tinfoil, and it was just popping back to back. And I remember taking it out, and then I didn't even eat it.
I think I remember that.
Do
I
you?
think I remember. I came home from work and you were like, "Bah, I didn't eat."
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. You know. Yeah. I remember that. I remember. Baby Jesus.
No, because I told you I was like, nah, you can't put foil in the microwave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. That was.
Damn, y'all was infamous for doing shit in the microwave, yo.
Bro, the microwave was my worst enemy to this day. I mean, I'm learning now, but I still don't know how to cook. Like, I know how to make rice, but even to this day, mom, shout out to mom, she's teaching me how to like season. Seasoning is where I mess it all up. But it's like, how you remember stuff like that? How you remember how much to season, how much to put in?
Listen. From my own experience, like I remember when I first got y'all that I didn't know how to cook for shit. Like
I remember the beefaroni, dog. I hated beefaroni.
no, no, no. But when I started to make like the rice with the beans and the meat,
Yeah,
like I didn't know how to cook, so obviously I would call my mom, and she would like kind of
help me. Yeah,
like on the phone. But there was a couple times where like the beans were mad salty, and
yeah, yeah.
it was like trial and error. But I feel like for us, like with us Hispanics, right? Like we kind of just like we eyeball it, the seasoning. Like we don't. you kind of know. It's kind of like a sixth sense.
Right. I mean, Nana, now she's definitely on her cooking, bro. Nana makes some bangers. Yo, when we was living in Lowell, Nana made like this, like it was like I don't even, it was like corned beef. Dog, I slammed that shit. And yo, ever since then, I told Nana, please make it again. She hasn't made it again. So Nana, if you're listening, because I know you can listen, make it again, please. I'll tell it to the whole world. That was slamming.
What does she make?
It was like corned beef. She
Oh,
says it's
corned
not
beef.
corned
Yeah,
beef.
yeah, yeah.
She says
Julie makes some good corned
she
beef.
says it's not corned beef, but it's corned beef, bro. That it was some corned beef with some rice. Yo, I remember slamming
Does she
that
do it
shit.
with the yellow corn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even when you put us on with the corn and the mayonnaise, Nana still
I stopped doing that though because I was like, damn, like what am I feeding these kids, yo? But it
Um,
was good though.
favorite comida?
Yeah.
That's a banger. That's always gonna be a banger right there, though.
Yeah. I made favorite comida for Julie for Mother's Day.
That's a banger. That's always gonna be a banger.
Yeah.
Shout out to my grandma, man.
Yeah.
That's a banger right there,
That
dog.
was for sure my
I
recipe.
would have loved to taste how she made it, though. I'm sure it was ten.
Yo, like it
Not
was
to not to talk shit about your cooking, but I'm saying like I'm pretty sure
no no
for
no
my
no
mom,
yeah
it
no
was
her
point.
her favorite comida for sure like yo on point like that dish like that's even Andrew and Kiara's favorite dish like
Bro.
when my mom used to cook it yo like she would be like oh I'm gonna make favorite comida yo forget about it we'd be super hype.
Yo, speaking of my mind, you know what I was thinking about the other day at work? Because I had my headphones in, I was just working. I was thinking about the time when we first went to Florida and we scared her.
Oh yeah yeah me
Dog.
and Anna talked about that too.
Really, yo, bro, and that's really my sister for real. Like, that's crazy. She's dead my sister.
No you know what's funny though because like I think about you and Anna like growing up in the same household y'all were like night and day.
Yeah.
Like you guys are like night and day. Like you guys are like total opposites. Like you're like the odd couple, you and Nana. For me,
Yeah.
because like, and then you guys would always fight, but it's like that. It's that typical sibling rivalry. Like it was like just talking shit to each other all the
I
time.
mean, we still do. Like,
No, no, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like
yo.
even to this day, like you guys are like getting on each other's nerves, and
But it's
um,
not even so much getting on each other's nerve. Like, we just talk shit to each other. Like, she'll come in the room, she'll be like, what, ho? I'm like, all right, cool. My day was great. How was yours? And I go to her room sometimes to be like, you're annoying the shit out of me, dog. Mind you, I haven't seen her all day. Just, you're mad annoying, dog. But that's just what we do. Like, we don't argue at all anymore. Like, at all. It's just,
I just cap on each
yeah,
other.
you want to talk shit? I'm gonna talk shit right back, and I'm gonna hug you and love you right after. Like, or like we'll be mid talking shit. We'll just be like, I hate you, but I love you, girl. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, there's something fucked up there, you know? Yeah, no, I love Nana. That's my dog. I love all my siblings equally. Please don't get it twisted.
That's funny.
Nana's just a trip sometimes, and she's funny. Oh my god, she's funny as hell, dog. The shit she be saying sometimes. Oh my god.
Yeah, she's witty.
Yeah, right.
She's very
She's a
witty.
little weirdo though.
She's no, I always say she's definitely like a female version of me. Like
Yeah, not for nothing. I think Nana might be the funniest sibling.
yeah,
Like, I
she
don't want to
she
admit it to her, and I know she's gonna listen to this, but she might be the funniest sibling. I don't know. Something about Nana just mad funny. Like, she'll walk into the room just in a weird way. I'll be like, bro, what are you doing? And I'll just hysterically laugh for no reason. It's just, what are you doing, dog? I don't know. She's weird, dog. I love you, Nana.
she's funny.
You know?
So, what are some of your fondest memories like us growing up in the on the block?
On the block, yeah, we'll call it the block. Me and Jimmy still talk about this to this day. Till this day, we still talk about it. It was when we were on that Jacob. Obviously, him crying when you guys went to the liquor stores. Babby. Yo, we still talk about that. We still talk about that day specifically only because that was the first time you and Jimmy allowed us to break night. I think we was playing Modern Warfare all night. Didn't get off the game not one time.
Oh no, yeah, because when you and Chimito got together, like when they would come over, you guys were like Batman and Robin for real. And
Except I was Batman though.
and you guys would like stay up while me and Jimmy was just chilling, like
Bro.
just shooting the
But
shit.
it was, I don't know what it is about that night specifically that was like our best memory. Well, my best memory, at least in that house, Only because, like, bro, the vibes were just immaculate. You and Jimmy were having a good time. You guys weren't bothering us. We had food. I think it was pizza. I'm pretty sure we had pizza that day because Jimmy ordered pizza.
We probably did
It
order
was,
pizza.
bro, it was like pizza. We had some soda. Like, me and little, bro, that was peak life right there, dog. Like, I don't think life will got better than that. I think after that, like, just, life went downhill, dog. It was the shit, dog. We had Modern Warfare, we had pizza, we had soda. What more can a kid dream of? There was nothing else that I could have
That must
dreamed
have
of
been like
more.
a Friday night. Like I,
No, it definitely was, bro. Because wow,
it
yeah,
was.
me and Jimmy still talk about that day to this day. We still talk about getting the streetlight tattoos too, for no
Oh
reason.
my
Just
god.
we just talk about it. If you guys don't know, my father has a streetlight tattoo on his right side arm, and I told him when I was younger, one day I'm gonna get a tattoo, the same exact thing. Will I do it? Probably not, but maybe one day. Actually, maybe one
You
day.
out here exposing me, bro? Nah, you violated, right?
Two tattoos myself. I mean, they're a little stupid, but hey,
Nah, I mean, I got this at a very young age, so I mean, we do dumb stuff growing up.
definitely get that tattoo though for sure, for no reason, just to have it. Just like, yo, bro,
Nah,
right here.
honestly, yeah, like I want to cover it up.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not bad. It's a
yeah.
little ghetto for sure,
No,
but
it is super
it's
ghetto.
very like 2006. Dog. Like,
No, this was like, nah, hold up, because when I got this, I want to say, man, I've had this tattoo for
was
years,
I
bro.
born yet?
Oh no, for sure.
Okay, I was born.
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure. I want to say you were like maybe like you were still little because when I remember getting it, I was still like in my early 20s.
So I'm in my early
Yeah, so
20s.
you was still little when I got it. So
Maybe
like
it's time I get it. Never mind.
the,
So that, once you hear that sigh, you know it's a definite no. Once you hear that, yeah, it's over. Just don't even bring it up again.
you know what's funny? I was talking to one of my coworkers, right? And I was like, yeah, my kids 'cause I must have had like RBF, but I wasn't even mad.
Yeah.
And like I always have like the brows and it's not
Yo, the
and it's
brows.
just like I don't do it on purpose. Like I must have just been like, I don't know.
Or you do that one staring face where we know what it is. You're like with eyebrow lifted up.
Oh yeah, 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 I left the eyebrow.
Right, yeah.
And I was like, nah, my kids used to tell me that I remind them of Ice Cube.
Bro, so yo, bro. This is rescue from Are We Done Yet? When he took over when he was a stepdaddy to the two kids and he raised an eyebrow all the time. Yeah, that's you right there. That whole movie is like us to me. It's like, yo, bro, like, how did you deal with us? Sometimes I do question, how the hell did you deal with me, dog? Like, ooh,
That's why I used
bro,
to go upside your head sometimes.
bro.
And not that I would do it on a regular, but like when you would get super over the top, I was like, yo, this little boy
No, I get it. I get it. I probably would have done the
about
same
to get
thing.
me out of my character.
I get
And
it.
you did that very well sometimes.
I get it. I 100% get it. Cause shit. Now that I look back at myself and the shit that I've done, Jesus. Yeah, no, you a strong man. You a soldier, dog. You are a sure. Oh, boy.
Yeah, man.
Some good times though. Regret anything from my childhood, like what I did or like what you did. Like I don't regret a single thing. Only cause like look at me now. Like
No,
nobody
of
could tell me
course.
nothing.
Of course. Like I like even me, like if I was to sit here and think and like say like I regret every single thing in my life, then that would mean that I regret having you guys, like,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? And it's just those things that we go through in life that gives us the knowledge and the wisdom and the experience because we went through those events in life that mold us to be who we are today.
No, for sure. And like I said, I am the way I am because of you and my mom and Julie, of course. You guys, all three of you guys are my parents, my heart for sure, and literally my blood. Um, no, I don't regret anything that you guys, even if you spank me, like I don't regret it at all. It definitely made me who I am today, and I like who I am today, 100%. I mean, if you asked me as a teenager, I probably would have said, nah, like I was wilding. But like now, for sure, like I like this version of me. All I do is all I'm about is cars, working, and money. That's it, and ambition and goals. That's what I have. And I already told you many times I want to be that role model to Harlem or to Layla or even to Nana at her grown ass age. But like I want them to sit back and be like, yo, my older brother, mad dope. And just how I look at Andy, like I look at him like, yo, sometimes like my older brother's dope, dog, like some cool shit. So I mean, he's into a lot more different things than I am, but I tell you all the time, Harlem, I bought him his first Supra, his first toy Supra. If he's not into cars, then I don't know. I'm trying to build a little
Nah,
car
your
culture.
your your little brother's a baller for sure.
No,
He
he's a. Isn't it weird how we're all into different things? Is that
Yeah,
so trippy?
I mean, it would be weird if you guys were all into the same things, you know what I mean? So like, you guys all have like your own personalities, like you guys are into your own things. But I feel like, in a sense, like you guys are all kind of similar in a way.
In what way?
Like as far as like, you know, your personality, like
True.
liking
I
certain
see it.
things, like like, and it's weird. I don't know how to even explain it, but when I look at all of y'all, like I feel like each and every one of you has something that is similar.
Right. No, I definitely see that. Do
Yeah,
you?
if that makes sense. Like,
It does. It does. Now, I got a question for you. Do you think me now or me past is any version of you?
that is a good question.
Like I feel like I definitely picked up cars from you for sure.
Oh no, yeah,
100 from you and Jimmy. I mean, that's what I was raised around. So,
yeah,
Fast and Furious,
the
my
car, yeah,
shit,
the
dog.
car scene, yeah, for
I can
sure.
recite that whole movie word for word. It's sick. It's sick that I love that movie so much. But I always say that I always picked up cars from you. So like when people ask me, like if I'm out to car meets, because I'm very friendly with people at car meets. Like we talk all the time. It's like, oh, I like your car, I like your build. Tell me about it. I do want to start a TikTok about it. Like I was thinking about it myself. I was gonna talk to you off the podcast about it, but like we're here now. Why not?
Hey,
I want to start my own TikTok about, when I go to car shows, because I go to car shows all the time. I want to go to people, get a little mic or whatever, and tell me about your build, and maybe build a platform on it, and
no,
then we.
but that's dope because you see, like you have a passion for it, right? So why not create content about it?
Exactly. Now with Willie, we were supposed to do a little channel on cars, but Willie sucks. No, really, like he don't bring the camera nowhere. Yeah, no, but that's what I want to do. I mean, one day, like I see influencers now that I used to follow when they had nothing, and like now they're huge. And like this one dude on TikTok, he had a Supra. He ended up selling it, ended up building a Honda. Dog, like he's big now, and it's like, damn, dog, like. Hopefully one day that could be me. That's my passion. It's my goal. Like one day I want to have, my dream cars or even own them so I can say that, yeah, I did this. Yeah, I own that. I own my dream car at this age. I want to be able to say that. So when I have kids or when Harlem gets curious about cars one day, maybe I can teach him what I know and teach him how to get started. And, one day, if he asks questions, I can teach him how to change some brakes or something. I'd be more than happy to. It's like,
No, but that's dope because you're his older brother and he loves you. Like
God, I love that little boy.
he like, where's little?
Right. It's like I want to be that older brother. That's the older brother I inspire to be. I want
Yeah.
to be that man where Harlem or Layla or Nana, yo, can you handle this? Can you do this? I got you. Don't even worry about it. Oh, I need to go to a mechanic to handle. No, you don't. I got it. I'll do it when I get there. Blah, blah, blah. Matter of fact, I'll show you how to do it. So next time it does happen, you got something. Or, when Harlem gets a little girl, whatever, you feel me? When he's old enough and she has a little car problem, Harlem, yeah, I got you, baby. No, I'm throwing lobs early. See, I got you, baby. Shoo, he gonna learn.
That's crazy.
And hopefully one day I can teach him to avoid what I didn't do. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I not that I regret it, but I regret going to Lawrence High all the time. I don't know why I didn't go to the Volk and get into the trades early. I regret that every day. Now, granted, I'm in the trades now, but I would have had the craziest jump start if I would have just went to the Volk and stopped following the crowd. So if you're listening, please stop following the crowd. It's not worth it. Focus on you and do what's right for you. Um, and I want Harlem to recognize and know you don't have to follow the crowd to be cool. Like you cool on your own. You got your own sense of style. You got your own flyness. If Like if he wants to get into, hopefully one day he wants to get into the trades. If you don't want to go to college, go to the trades. Get immediate to working. Forget that debt. Go straight to working now. If you want to go to college and do something great with yourself, 100%, I'm gonna support it. If you need a little help, a little money here and there, for sure, I got you. But like I said, like I didn't go to college. College and school was just not for me personally. I'm a working man, and
I didn't go to college.
right. But we're working men.
And you know, it's funny because your grandfather went to college and he got his degree in political science. And then your grandmother later on in life, she got her degree in like business administration and
I took
stuff
my
like
leave
that.
to go to college.
Well, I feel like I did more like a trade. I went the trade route,
But
but
it's something. Like I didn't go to school for trades. I kind of just I work way better with my hands, and that's how I learned. So like HVAC, I mean, not necessarily you need a license, but you technically do. But with the job that I had previously, they saw what I could do. They saw my potential, and they just slapped me on jobs, and I got shit done fast, fast and easy. Only because like anything with tools comes very very natural to me. It's weird. It's super weird. Like when I was just telling you off the podcast, I took apart a washing machine and put it right back together with not a single thing of knowledge about washing machines.
some people just have that talent, bro.
I'm grateful I have that talent. I love tools. Tools
We
are
we we all have like hidden talents and we just have to like find it within ourselves to like unlock it.
right. I mean, I've been taking things apart and putting things together since I was a kid. And I love doing it till this day. I mean, sure, I get mad at times, but you always want to slam some shit when some shit don't go right. But I always get it done. And that's one thing about me is if if it's not done today, it's gonna be done tomorrow. If it's not done tomorrow, it's gonna be done the next day. Either way, I don't care how long it takes. Either way, I'm gonna get it done. So when I say I have goals and ambitions, it could be 50 years old. If I buy my first house at 50 years old, I buy my first house at 50 years old. But I can say I got a house. I can say I worked for it. I get my dream car. Let's say I get my dream car. My Supra's a dream car of mine. I can get that at 60 years old if I need to. I'm gonna say I got it. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna say I got it.
No, but that's good because we all have goals that we want to reach in life, and I can definitely see the difference in you now.
Mhm.
Like, you know, and at first when you guys moved out, and I've never really like admitted this to y'all, like I was scared.
I'm scared too.
I
Shit,
was
you didn't know.
listen. I was scared. I was
Ain't
like
my
I was like
dude.
I was trying to be like optimistic and you know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to be optimistic and be like, nah, they got this, right? But I feel like at the end of the day, as a parent, like when you reach a certain age, like we gotta let go.
Nah, and we definitely had it. I mean, when circumstances happening, it is what it is. But now that I got to say I moved out very early. Like that to me that's a flex. It's like I know people my age who didn't even remotely even try to move out. I can say I did that. I can say I had my own apartment. I can say I paid my bills. Was it rough? Was it fun? Hell nah. You know what? I didn't expect furniture. Like, yo, bro, I'm always gonna bring this shit up. A bed, a mattress. Yo, mattress be like 2 bands, bro. From It's crazy. A mattress, yo, bro, my mattress was like $1,700. Bro, for something I sleep on, I feel like it should be at least 300 tops. I don't know.
Yo, Matt, listen, now that you getting into that conversation, because me and Julie, like our mattress, like we've had it for a minute. So like I don't even like sleeping in that bed because it's uncomfortable in the sense where like it's already we need a new mattress. Bottom line, we need a new mattress. So like I've been like, shopping around and looking at bro, like you said,
It's crazy.
and I'm and even like a decent sized mattress that's like within affordable means, right?
Right.
It's still like 500, like
Which is crazy. And like you move out, okay, now you gotta furnish your crib. On top of the bills you gotta pay, on top of your car note, your phone, electricity, rent.
yeah, the utilities it adds it
Yo,
adds it adds up,
bro,
bro.
how you expect me to buy a couch, dog? Like, man, couches be like 3 bands.
And
For some ugly shit. Realistically, it's like
Yeah, but
This
that's
shit ain't cool.
yeah,
And
that's
now gas is $5. Yeah, nah, you ain't. Nah, yo, if I get a
yo.
crib where that shit's gonna be empty for at least a year or two, you're tweaking, dog. I'm gonna go to Goodwill.
Listen, I'm not even gonna lie, and I'm this is probably the first time that I'm gonna be saying this on here, but like me and Julie talk about it all the time. Like she was like, I remember when I first moved in, like you didn't have anything in the house.
Yo, bro, it was rough, but I get it now. Like now, I mean, like I get it. I understand now. Now that I had to go out and buy my own shit, yeah, that shit sucks, dog. I get it. Bro, I get it. I wouldn't be mad at you if we had to sit on some beach chairs. I wouldn't be mad because oh, that's just crazy. That's just crazy for some furniture. I mean, I know how to woodwork now, so I feel like I could build my own shit now. I know I gotta build my own shit. 'Cause
Yo,
damn,
like nah,
dog.
like, and you know what's crazy? Like I feel like back then, like when I was raising y'all, like stuff was expensive, but it's not to the degree like it is now.
Oh, matter of fact, that's a question. Do you think life is harder now or back then?
Nah, for sure now.
Because
For
you,
sure,
bro,
for sure right now. Like and I feel like let me think for a second how I'm gonna phrase this. Because I feel like any point in time is rough, depending on the situation,
true.
right? So I feel like back then, obviously when I first moved here from New York, like I didn't have a job.
Right,
And then, I went back to school to do the whole pharmacy tech thing, right?
right.
And getting on government assistance because
Shit was rough.
shit was rough.
A government assistant. Shit, ain't no shame in my game whatsoever. I
So
mean,
like
I
I
understand.
had to do what I had to do, right? And then us not having a car for a little bit.
Shelly, dog. Shelly was an OG for real.
Nana talked about Shelly too.
Yo, bro, that's my yo. I'm telling you, dude. Yo, not really my dog, man. That's my sister.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we talked about Shelly and yeah,
Nah, Shelly was a crazy era, especially that one trip to New York, dog. Did you guys talk about that one
oh wait, when the
in the snow?
the black ice?
Yeah,
Nah, we didn't talk about that. Nah, we didn't even get nah, I don't think it didn't even cross our minds like
I'm never gonna forget that shit.
no, that was scary. Like, yo, not for nothing. I was trying to like keep it cool, but I dead ass almost shit my pants, yo.
No, you definitely kept it cool. I mean,
I was
as cool
nerve
as
I was nervous, bro.
cool can be, you definitely kept it cool. But that's
Yo,
crazy.
okay, so I'm gonna tell you a quick story. So we had gone to New York one weekend, and it was in the winter time. And so on the way back, we're like driving through Connecticut, and on the highway that we were on is two lanes, and it was coming up to like a bend. And I didn't see the black ice. Yo, and I started drifting like and
Yeah,
it started like I literally fishtailed.
little me and Nana back in the back seat wobbling.
Yo, that was crazy. Yo, that whole experience was
I
wild.
think we ended up on two wheels at one point. Like literally ended up on two
No,
wheels.
yeah, like the car kind of like slid and then I try to like catch it, which I did, but then I kind of like almost ended up on the
Yeah.
the guardrail.
You know what? Now that I think about it, you gangster for that shit right there. You know why? Yo, you did that shit in a manual car and a front wheel drive car. How you manage that? That's some real gangster shit. That's some 007 kind of move right there.
That's some Dominic Toretto shit.
Real rap. That was some shit. Yo, you right now I'm really thinking about oh,
It was scary though.
no, it definitely was, but like
Yo, I was like, y'all good?
right, you did. Yeah, man, that's it.
I was like, y'all good? All right, let's keep it moving.
Hey, we didn't stop. I don't think we stopped.
Yo,
I think we
no,
got out right away.
no, I got out the car real
Well,
quick.
yeah,
I checked the
sure.
car, and then I think the tail the corner light in the
Yeah,
front
just
kind of cracked or whatever.
yeah, that's not
And then
compared to what it could have been.
yeah, and then I was like, we need to get home.
Yeah, I know you drove
No,
slow the rest of the way.
yeah, no, and what scared me was that I saw the car kind of like heating up a little bit.
You remember that? Yeah, I
Yo,
remember that.
that's when I started getting nervous because I'm like, yo, if this car breaks down, bro, in the middle of Connecticut
We're screwed.
on the way home, yeah, we're screwed.
We're yeah.
But thank God, like, because it was cold, so it was wintertime, so
Yeah,
like
which helped a bit.
it helped the car not fully heating up. So we actually made it home, and then like the car was straight after that. I don't think
No cap, I don't think you even fixed anything.
no,
I think that was pretty
I
much
don't know.
it.
I don't know what happened at that point in time in that moment that caused the car to heat up. But I was like, thank God.
After that day, you really gave praise to that car, dog. Like
No, yeah,
you,
no. Shelly was a
she
trooper,
was a
bro.
trooper, dog.
Yo, Shelly was a yo. I made it to Philly in that car, bro.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I remember driving down the Jersey Turnpike. Boy, I was fucking it.
And then we made it to New York one time in like 3 hours.
No, we got home in 2.5 hours,
Oh, 2.5 hours. Yeah, that was some shit. I think,
bro.
dude, when I went to the Dominican parade, when I tried the Accord, I don't know how you did that. I don't know how you did it. I'm gonna tell you now. I don't know how you did that. I mean, granted, I went for one day. Like I left early in the morning. I got there by like 10. Did the parade. You know, don't get me wrong, I was drinking. I was eating. I was definitely drinking. I didn't think I touched a thing of water that day. Yo, bro, and I was tired. And on the way back, I thought I was falling asleep. But I had to stop. I had to get like 4 Red Bulls at one point. And I was like, and I remember thinking about you. And I was like, yo, bro, how does my dad do this shit, my nigga? Like, that's just crazy. How do you go to New York and come back the same day? Wildin'. I couldn't do something like that. I mean, probably now, maybe I can. But like when I went, nah, nah, definitely not.
Nah, those yeah. I used to be able to go to New York and back like nothing, yo. I feel like if I was to do that now, like I'll be tired.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
I would get tired for sure. Like especially with my back, like my back be hurting and stuff like that. Like
right.
I get uncomfortable. Like those long rides now, like for me, like I just be like, damn, I
And it's
can't.
like you ever get into flow state where it's like open road, you turn on cruise control and you're just there, and then you get tired because like the car's
Bro,
so
Connecticut is
smooth.
like the longest state to
Right.
drive through, bro.
Car's so smooth, you're listening to music, you just vibe out, and then you're like, oh shoot, like
But
lock in.
why you think a lot of those times I would put the EDM music when I was driving
I
to New
get
York?
it. No, I get it though, bro. I get it. I trust me, all that stuff that you like at first I didn't understand when I was younger, but now that I'm older and I like did stuff myself, yeah, bro. And driving in New York, wildest shit ever. Wildest shit ever. That was mind you, that was the first time I've ever driven in New York by myself. That was when I went to go see Layla. Um, first time by myself in New York. Pretty sure that is literally the first time by myself in New York without nobody there but me. Went to go see Layla. Went to go see Layla. Driving in New York, hectic, hectic shit. I got a ticket that I didn't even know about because did I think I was doing like 5 miles and over, like 5 miles an hour over. I'm like, well, damn, that's petty. It was like $160 ticket, and I was like, yo, them way
Yo,
out there, dog.
them cameras catch you, bro.
Yeah, they could, bro. They call me love. Mind you, my tints, they were like 5%. They were mad dark. I had 5% all around, and then in the front, I had 35%. Yo, the way they caught me on my phone, but I was just looking at the GPS because I didn't know where I was going. They caught me on my phone, and I think that was part of the ticket too. Like, yeah, bro. Like,
Oh no, yeah, you no, you gotta be careful, in New York. You can't be doing stuff like that. Like
I didn't know where I
you
was
gotta
going.
have like a pod or something with like the GPS so that way you don't get.
That day, mine broke in that morning, so like I was thugging it. And granted, I had the which was the weird part of with the Accord. Like sometimes it'll cut out for some reason, so I had to like literally use my phone. And yeah, no, it was bad. And then finding parking, don't even get me started, dog. Woo!
Yo, if I tell you how many times I done spun the block, bro, because there was no parking.
Show for Layla Street, I spun around like 10. I told her I was outside. She was waiting outside for me for like a good 20 minutes. I'm trying to find park. I ended up parking in the middle of the street. And I told everybody to go around. I was like, I'm done. I'm only here for, a good like 30
Oh
minutes.
no, no, yeah. If you was just doing the quick drive by, like you should have just like kind of like double parked it real
Right.
quick and then just bounce.
I feel like we should do a trip there though. Another family trip, dog. That'd be sick.
We need to. I know
Like,
it's been long overdue because I've been wanting to take a trip to New York. Like we went,
I mean, I'm going to the Dominican parade this year. So if you come, I want you to come. I always go see Layla every time
that'll
I'm
be
down there.
fire.
So I did text Layla and I was like, oh, if I go down there, do you want to come? Like, do you want to go? I mean, obviously I'll be responsible for you, but we'll talk about that another time. But Yeah, no, I told her like, nah, of course I'll be responsible
Yeah,
for it.
I definitely need to go see her because it's been a minute. Like the last time that we went, it was on some quick shit. Like
Yeah, which sucks. It sucks.
yeah, we picked her up and we kind of like went to go eat and we like drove around. We was in the city or whatever.
But now she's a grown woman and I ain't liking it. I ain't liking it.
Yo, she's
Mm-mm.
about to be
I'm
17.
not liking it. I'm not liking it at all. I don't like how grown she's getting. It makes me feel like I'm old, bro. Because I was walking and talking and doing my own stuff when she was a baby, and it's like now she's walking and talking and doing her own stuff, and I was like, hold on, shorty, slow it down.
Wait, all right. So how do you feel about Harlem being your smallest brother? Like
That's
the
my
the
baby.
age gap between you and Harlem,
20,
22 years.
22 years. Oh, that's my baby dog. I can't wait till he's older so he can, we can do stuff like brothers, like take him to his haircut appointments. Like that'll be our bonding. That was mine and your special little bonding time when you used to take me and you just make me get them ugly ass haircuts. For sure.
What do you mean?
Nah, them hair, bro. You used to give me like a two, bro. Like you was wildin'. Think about it.
Oh, I used to go low. Yeah.
You see my scalp. You was wildin'. Like, don't be real. I'm not letting Harlem go through that. Like,
No, 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 no.
I'm not
I
letting.
don't know why you said cut it that low. I think that was just what was in style back then.
Not for me, dog. I'm not letting Harlem get those, bro. Like,
No,
not for me.
I don't go that low on him. No.
Like, I don't mind paying for his haircuts at all. Like him going to my barber, I wouldn't mind. But like, I'm waiting till like he can handle being on the
Yo, let me
chair.
tell you, cutting his hair, bro,
It's not fun. I can't.
it's not fun.
No, one
Like,
time I went with you, I damn near wanted to cry myself. I'm like, oh my
yeah,
god, dog.
and that's nothing. I feel like he was better that time when you were there compared to the other times. The last time his mom took him to get a haircut, I was working,
Mhm.
so I couldn't go with her. And she was like, "Yo, never again."
I
Yo,
can't do it. I don't know how you do
she
it.
was like, "Never again." She was like, he gave her such a hard time. Like he was just throwing himself on the floor. And even just recently, because I bought the Clippers,
I seen the video.
I bought the Clippers. I was like, "Yo, like I'm not gonna spend money in the barbershop for him to wild out and not let himself get a full haircut."
Right. So I mean, the clips for now is like real solid.
Oh yeah, and it's I just do the one number, you know what I'm saying, and then like I'll do the little razor to try to like
But
clean
when
them up.
but when he's old enough where he can handle it, yeah, no,
Oh no,
that's
yeah,
over with. Your
for
your
sure.
boy got it. We're good. That's our date right there. We'll put him up. We'll put the little whatever he likes, and he'll come out fresh as hell. He'll be like me.
No, yeah, I feel like once he gets a little bit bigger, he'll get over that phase. But like, I really don't understand what the fear is. Like, I give him the Clippers, turn it on, turn it off. You know what I'm saying, to kind of get a feel for it, so like he don't
I
tweak
mean, like
out.
you see what I did with the leaves. Like now he's cool. He could pick them up. I feel like. I mean, not that you're not a gentle parent, but sometimes you're not as gentle as you think you are. So like, you know what I'm trying to like? I don't
Yeah,
mean to sound
yeah,
like an asshole, but like sometimes you're not as gentle as you think you are. Like to
yeah.
you, you're like as gentle as you can be. But like sometimes you need to be a little more gentle. Like
I'm rough around the edges.
right, right. That's what I would
No,
say.
no, right,
I'm
right.
bad with choice
No,
of
no,
words,
no.
but
I know. 100%. I totally get that. No, I'm very rough around the edges. But no, with him, like like even the other day, like we were leaving for school, and he was like, no, 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 no. He's like, Daddy, carry me, carry me. I'm like, I'm not gonna carry you, Bobby. I'm like, look, you're brave. Like it's just on the ground. It's not gonna do anything to you. And he's like, I'm brave. I'm like, yeah, Papi, you're brave. Like, come on, we gotta go. Like
right.
I think it's not gonna do anything to you, bro. Trust
Yeah.
me. Like you're good, bro.
I told him if the leaves are scaring him, pick it up and break it. Break it. That's how you'll get over your fear. You pick up a leaf, you break the leaf.
Yeah.
Now when I went to go bring him to the car, he was like, "Can you pick me up?" And he broke it. And he just kept doing it. And it's things like that. Like if he's scared and you are a little rough around the edges. Like if you need me to like if he's scared one day, like yeah, Papa, let's do it. Let's. What are you scared of? Let's come overcome that fear. Like with me, spiders, dog. You can never get me over that fear. You're bugged. Spiders, ugly little things, dog.
Yo, I like even to this day, I don't understand how like even like the Johnny Longlegs scare you. Like and
Daddy long legs, you mean?
yeah, whatever they call it.
Daddy long, yo, bro. Ooh, spiders is
Even
just
them little Johns, and they don't do nothing, bro.
spiders just creepy, bro. Like that's the name, creepy crawler. Like shit's scary. Like why do spiders have six legs, bro? Like No reason. I could walk with two. They could walk with two. I think, I think with two legs they'd be all right. Tarantulas. Yo, why are
No, no, no,
spiders
no. That, no, no. Yeah, you
like
took a.
in DR? When you went to DR, did you see araña or cacata? Bro, when I
I
went,
was in the Capitol when
I
I
seen
went,
four wheeling, and the tour guide he pointed out cacata. Because the tarantulas, the arañas are the little ones. And I seen a cacata. Yo, bro, it was the size of my hand. And I said, no,
and they're hairy too. Like they
yo, I'm
scary
getting
looking.
goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps talking about, yo, bro, there's no way in hell that a spider should be that big. No way. Why? For what? Or like in Australia, they have the best car culture I've ever seen, but Australia would never see me. Why? I've seen videos of tarantulas under the seats, under the toilet seats. Like they be with that. I'm not trying to wake up, go into the shower, and see a tarantula just right at the shower. I'm gonna
Nah,
run out butt
nah,
naked.
I feel you.
You can't do it. Nope.
I feel you on that one.
Spiders I
That
can't do.
I wouldn't be able to handle a
And
tarantula.
centipedes, bro. Why the hell centipedes got 100 legs, bro? Two is fine. You know, bro, I be watching videos and memes and shit, and people just be saying like, "Yo, God just be making shit." Like, it's true though. God just be making shit. Why does a centipede need 100 legs?
I mean, but they don't do nothing.
It don't matter. They still ugly. Yo, you ever seen the centipedes in DR?
Nah.
Oh, you've never seen one? Bro? Them should be everywhere, bro. They're like the length of your computer. I swear. And like I was told the only way to like kill him is like stab him in the head with a stick. You think I'm doing that shit? No, I'm running away. He can pay the bills. You're bugged. I swear, like big creepy crawlers like that, like have their own credit score, dog. Like, it's insane. It's insane.
Yo, he said credit score.
Yo, bro, like I feel like if spiders are living in the house, you gotta pay a bill, bro. You know what I mean? Like times is rough.
Nah, I feel you.
I'm sick.
It's rough out here, bro. It's rough out here. I feel like everybody going through it, but everybody just goes through it in their own motions. Like
Cause why gas spider hollers, bro? For real.
nah, true story.
Why
Like
gas spider
why is
hollers?
gas not
Yo,
expensive?
I
I mean,
remember
I don't know where you're pumping gas because $5 is a little too much for
where you
regular.
pumping gas? BJ's.
Yeah, that's where I go.
We don't have a BJ's near us. Well, at least one with a gas. We don't have a gas station near us with BJ's.
Yes, there is, dude.
Where?
On DW.
Where on DW? I
Uh,
know there's Costco. I know
no,
there's.
it's right near, bro. It's by the indoor Sky Zone thing. The
Oh, you're right. Oh my God, you're right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, you're right. But you see, that's how you know I'm a homebody now. I did all that outside shit when I was younger. I'm good now. I mean, yeah, granted, I'm
I'm
25.
glad.
I'm right.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, like all those times that you would like go out, like
So I exposed myself, bro. I was in the clubs at like 18, dog. I was outside drinking early.
I know you was doing a lot of shit early.
100%. I mean, now that I'm older, I can't get my ass whooped for it, thank God. But if you would have caught me when I was younger, for sure I'm getting my ass whooped at my grown ass age.
Oh no, for sure.
Ah,
If I would have caught you doing some wild shit, like
but like,
you would have caught the fade.
not that I wasn't even being sneaky. It was kind of like I'm here. I mean, not that my dad has to. Nah, that's being sneaky, bro. That's being mad sneaky. I'm contradicting myself.
Yeah, no matter how you put it, you was doing some foul shit,
Like I
bro.
had no, but now that I think, I had no business being at the club at 18. What was I doing? I think about that shit sometimes. Like certain shit that I was doing, like I had no business
I
being doing
mean,
shit.
I get it because I feel like I kind of went through that. Like, not, I mean, I don't want to say like I was 18, but I
Yo,
would start like going out, like
and we talk about something
and
that
venturing
I've
out.
always wanted to talk about. Bro, you picked me up from school one time. It was one time that I was high. It was my first time smoking. And you went to pick me up. And I was freaking out because I was like, yo, how long does this last? Like, do I look okay? Do I smell fine? And everybody's trying to help me, like, you're good, you're good. Dog, you sniffed that shit out the moment you seen me. I don't know if you remember. It was on the side of SLE. We were at the state pool and you were picking me up there because you said to meet you there. And you looked at me and
I think I remember
you were like,
that.
are you? And I was like, nah, I'm just tired. I was bullshit.
I remember that.
I was
I
lying.
remember. Yeah, I
You,
remember that. I remember that. I remember you. Yeah, nah, but I'm just tired. I'm like bullshit, bro. I'm like,
right.
boy.
But I
I was like,
appreciate
I wasn't born
I
yesterday, yo.
appreciate you because you actually didn't do nothing to me. Like you was just like,
I was
I,
pissed.
no, I'm sure you were mad, but you didn't talk to me. You didn't say anything about it. You kind of just let me rock. like, okay, you did this. It was kind of like you understood. Like I knew you knew, but like me being me, like I thought I was slick. Like, yeah,
You
I just
always
get at
listen.
it.
You always thought you was trying to get on me,
I know.
and that shit will backfire on you, bro.
Every single time. Lying does not get you nowhere. And used to tell me that all the time, and I'd still continuously do it, just trying to get myself out of shit, just for doing stuff. And it's like, I'm thinking about it, like, what the fuck was I doing, dog? Like, mind you, I was high out of my mind. And I mean, like I said, appreciate it because you didn't whoop my ass or nothing. You kind of let me rock. Like you got to deal with it. But I remember going home. I went straight to the bed, knocked out.
I knew that after I saw you, like I knew that that one time you was like, nah, this shit ain't for me.
No, yeah, definitely wasn't.
That's why I left you alone because I was like, nah, this shit ain't for him.
No, definitely not.
And I knew I was like, get your ass to bed.
Right. No, it 100% isn't for me. From like now that I'm older, like time to time I do it here, like with Nana and mom and stuff. Sometimes like I struggle to sleep. Like I'm having not recently, but sometimes I struggle to sleep. So smoking a little bit with mom and I like to like if I do it, I need to do it with people I'm comfortable with, and I need to be around like just in case something happens, I want somebody there that I know can take care of me that is good enough to do it. So like that's why I only do it at home. Only at home in my room with mom. So only at home, and only I can't drive high. I can't do nothing high. Like I just want to like lay in my bed and that's it. Just zen out.
That shit is not for me, yo.
Like I be dumb zened out.
I
And like
can't.
even to this day, like if I smoke too much, bro, I still freak out. So that's how I know it's still not for me. I still freak out because if I smoke too much, I'll start getting paranoid. I'm like, yo, bro, like what am I doing? Like what am I feeling? Like it's trippy. It's trippy. I fell asleep the other day with my clothes on.
You remember that one time? This is after like grandma passed away, right? And I had eaten that edible,
Yes.
and Julie was like, "Oh, go to the market for me."
Yeah.
And she was like, she literally told me, she was like, take little with you so he can drive you. And I was like, nah, nah, nah. I'll go real quick. Like I won't take long.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna hit me right
And it
away.
hit you there?
No, it hit me on the way back home. Like I went, I got what I needed to get. I paid. When I got in the car, boom. I was like, hey,
Yo, Pops.
yo. I felt disgusting. And then I called Julie. I was like, yo, like I'm dumb lit right now. Like this shit is. I'm like, I need to get home. And I got sick. I
Didn't
literally
you
got.
throw up that day?
I did.
I remember that. Oh, when you
Like
drank that gallon of honey? Oh, you were dirty boy. When you drank a gallon of honey when I was working overnight, remember at the beach? I fell asleep on the beach.
that was 4th of July.
Yo, you
That was a long time
you
ago
were
though.
I know, but you were dirty dog for that dog. Ooh, I like to drink, but I don't think I can drink. Yo, I'm gonna respect you forever for that shit, dog. No, but to the edible part, you remember that time I accidentally got into the middle of the shootout or whatever that happened when I was walking home that day? That day, I was actually high out of my mind. I accidentally ate an edible that day. So in lunch, I was still friends with the dudes I was friends with that some of them you didn't really like, which now that I'm older, I still get that. I get it. And I understand why you don't want me to be friends with them. Because even now, like they'll hit me up and like, oh, you want to? Nah, I'm good, dog. Like you still have that high school mentality. Like for some reason, like you love high school. Man, dog, I hated high school. Not that I hated it, but I just wish I paid attention more. And I wish I went to another high school. But
Yeah.
that day we used to buy like little snacks because I was working at LHS doing the custodian, just got my money, and then I went to McDonald's. So we used to get a bunch of snacks in the morning, and we should share them at the table. So those little like sour strips, I ate like six of those.
I remember that.
You remember that?
I remember that because you ended up telling me you was
I
like
had to tell you because I couldn't function. And yo, shout out to
you were like, pa, I ate this. What's gonna happen? I'm like, you need to relax. This is just, go to sleep,
no,
bro.
bro. Shout out to Mr. Jameson. Yeah, I wonder how that man's doing, and I wish I had him on Facebook to hit him up just to see how he's doing. Mr. Jameson, he was a dog because I don't get high. Like I feel like sometimes people don't understand. I'm not a smoker. I'm not a genuine smoker like how half the people are. I was high as shit going to class, and I put my head down. Mr. Jameson asked me what's wrong. I remember putting my head up. Yo, he didn't say a word to me. He gave me his water bottle and a cup. It was drink this. He gave me water bottle. He went out of his way, and I'm always gonna be thankful for him for this. He went out of his way for till that class ended, we had another period. It was like downtime kind of thing, like 30 minutes. He went out of his way. He bought me food and he bought me, some drinks and stuff. And he was like, "Stay here for the rest of the day. I'm gonna talk to your teachers." And I was like, I'm telling Mr. James, I gotta go home. Like I don't want to be here. I want to go home. I'm freaking out. He wasn't supposed to let me go home, but he let me go home from the back door. Obviously, I was walking home. That bullshit happened. So, I had in my mind, bro. And I'm like, yo, bro. And I how? Like, that was the worst luck that was probably the worst thing that could have happened. Day. Bro,
You
how do I
you
end up in
you
a shootout,
you
dog?
always manage to like get into certain situations that I ask myself, I'm like, yo, how this?
How? To the day I still ask myself, like, okay, I'm already high out of my mind. How do I end up in this situation in the middle of a shootout? I have nothing to do. I'm just walking home. I just want to go home to my bed. I want to go to sleep. And I end up in that. And honestly, that sobered me up real quick. 'Cause that's obviously that's a run for my life. 'Cause I'm dead in the middle. This dude shooting behind me and in the front of me. So I'm ducking and weaving. And to this day, I don't think I told you that, but to this day, I heard a bullet go past my ear. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I heard a whistle. So like I thank God every day for that. Cause bro, who would have known if I didn't duck, if I didn't take that left? What if I went right that day? What if, and I don't mean to be all negative on the podcast or whatever, but like I think about shit like that sometimes. It's like, yo, like in that situation, what if I took that right? What if I didn't take a left? What if I didn't duck down? What if I was just so oblivious? What if I had my headphones on and I didn't realize what was going on? So like ever since that day, I've always been 10 toes all around me. Always like, I mean, you've always told me this even as a
No,
kid.
you have
Be aware
to.
of your surroundings. But like
You have to.
I feel like ever
And
since
that's
that
and
day,
that's and that's one of the things that I've always tried to teach you too. Like, yo, be on point because you never know.
right, right,
You just never know. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of the times when you would like be outside or whatever, and I'm like, bro, be careful, bro. Like,
right. No, and definitely wasn't careful, 100%. Well, I was definitely not careful, but like now, dog, everywhere I go, whether it's to the club or whether it's to the beach, you see how the young kids are now. Like, yo, bro, those little kids is crazy. They don't have
oh
a
no,
care
yeah,
in the
the
world.
the YNs now, bro.
They
They
don't have a care in the world.
they just a different breed. Like, I really don't know what it is, and it's. I think I was having this conversation with somebody. Like, the the kids now they were raised by kids like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the young kids like me like
Well,
when I
kids
was
having kids, yes,
kids having kids and that's what it is like they're growing up with their parents,
and they're growing up around it.
they all
Yeah.
growing up together so they see all this stuff going on.
And that's, well, I mean, yeah, granted, you had me young, but you never had me around that type of stuff. Never.
Oh nah, for sure.
Never.
I was always on some other shit like when it came to you guys like I didn't play around with that
Right,
like.
and I appreciate that. I plan on being the same way with Harlem. Granted, he's not my son, that's my little brother. Either way, I'm his sole protector. My purpose on this earth, well, at least what I think, my purpose on this earth is to protect Nana, to protect Andy, even though he's older than me. You know what I mean? That's my whole sole purpose is to protect you guys, just like how you guys' sole purpose is to protect me and what's best for me. And you guys are doing a fantastic job. So don't ever think you guys aren't. You guys did a fucking amazing job. You, Luli, my mom, everybody did. Jimmy, shout out to Jimmy. Prima, she was definitely a big part of my life for sure. Prima, shout out to you, dog. For real. You know what I mean? Like, and sometimes it's trippy when I'm older because like, I'll sit in my room like if I'm doing nothing and I'll be watching videos and I'll be high. But like I'll sit in my room and be like, yo, bro, life is crazy. Like it's grown. Like it's weird. Jonathan and Matthew about to get married. Who would have thought?
Well, Jonathan's already married.
No, but I'm waiting on Matthew to send his invitation. So Matthew or Prima, if you're listening, please send the damn invitation. 'Cause I'm trying to plan. I'm trying to get. I'm actually trying to go. Um, but does that trip you out though that we're grown? We are being adults. Doesn't that trip you out? Like you literally raised us when we were babies.
No, it's more trippy when we be outside like.
But yeah, or like when we drink together, like yo, bro. When we went to the club one time, me, you, Nana, and Andy.
Yeah.
I was in the club with my dad. What the fuck? Like, I was outside with my dad. That was some weird shit. I mean, it wasn't weird because we were having the time of our lives. But like, But I thought, like, even when I go to the club with mom sometimes, and I'll be drinking with mom, and like, yo, bro, she be holding up with me. Be like, yo, shorty, like, your liver good? Like, I question you, so your liver solid, dog. Like, I'm thinking I could drink. My livers is still good to go, but you can out drink from me. Y'all can out. Well,
Nah,
y'all can go.
I can definitely say I'm a beast when it comes to drinking.
I don't know about elixir. That day was a little rough.
No,
Elixir.
hold on. No, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh my
Hold on.
god.
In my defense,
Mhm.
before we got to that situation, I had drank 5 Scorpion Bowls.
That's also very true. No, no, no. You're right, right, right. And you still continue to do it. Feel like, yo, bro, Andy, he's a different breed with scorpion bulls. Different breed. Different breed.
I literally drank 5 Scorpion Bowls.
Now you're a demon for that. You're a demon for that. I think I could do two at most. I seen Andy one time in one session, dog, like four or five, I think even six of them one time. Because even at one point he had to help me, and I barely drunk it, and he dogged him. So I'm like, damn, who are you, dog? Like you got the lungs of Thanos, son. Like, what's up with you? Word is born, like, bro. Yeah, no, you guys are different. I can't do some shit like that. I think I'm gonna just stick to my cars and call it a day because
No, I mean, and I honestly, I haven't even like really drank since like that time.
I actually cut it down a shit ton, honestly.
I've definitely cut it down. Like I don't.
Like I don't go out to club. I don't remember the last time I've been to a club. I drink at home by myself and be on the game, chilling. That's what we do now. All the guys like we be on Discord, we grab some drinks, we watch the game or a movie on Discord, and we just chill. Like that's it. And I'm cool with that. I'm good with the outside stuff. Like you seen Hampton yesterday? Shit was a
I
shit show.
I heard about that. I actually heard about
It
that.
was crazy too. Is I wanted to go to Bernie's yesterday, and I seen all the videos. I'm good. Never mind.
Yeah, it kind of. You know what's crazy? It makes it like not want to go out and do stuff because it's
Right.
like I'm like damn. Like every time I'm gonna go outside, there's always gonna be something popping off. Like,
It's always something every time, and it's like I was talking
but
to
it's the young
it
kids.
is, and I was talking to mom about this. Like, not that I'm against guns. I really do like guns myself. Like, would love to collect some one day when I'm correct mentally. But I feel like now it's like an essential, bro. Like anything can happen. Like you, bro. You look at someone the wrong way. Like they gonna up it on you. And it's for what, dog? Like
Yeah, it's that mentality, bro. Like it's crazy. And you know what it is like there's no guidance.
at all.
There's no guidance, and it's like I said, it was babies having babies. So it's like now when you had the chance to kind of like put structure in your kids' lives, like you wanted to be that friend.
Right.
And it's funny because I always go back to this, and I even said it to Nana too. Like, you know, there's a lot of parents that because they had their kids young, they want to be their kid's friend first.
Right. And I'm glad you set that boundary with us. And
Right.
so did mom and Julie as well. That they set that boundary. Like, we're not your friend, we're your parent. I'm super glad you set that boundary with us because I mean, now it's like you're my dog. I mean, you're my dad, but you're my dog. You feel
Yeah.
me? So it's kind of like I'm definitely glad you put that structure in us, and I hope you do the same with Harlem. Only because, like,
Oh no, for sure.
times
Like,
times, bro. I feel like now it's so easy to get influenced by shit like that, and I don't want Harlem not to see that shit, but I mean, it's inevitable. He's gonna see stuff like that. But I'm just hoping, you know, with me changing myself, with Nana changing herself, and Layla changing herself, and Andy changing himself, you changing, everybody changing around Harlem, but he sees, that life ain't even worth it. It's not even worth arguing with somebody on the street because he looks at me the wrong way. You know how many times people look at me the wrong way? I don't give a fuck. Bills still need to be paid. Like when people talk politics with me sometimes, like I still don't give a fuck. Like, bills need to be paid. Are they helping me? Hell no. You think losing my life is worth losing my life is worth because someone
over some debate,
right?
a
Like
disagreement.
it's stupid. Like one of my coworkers don't like me now because I said I don't care about it. What do you want me to do? My bills still need to get paid. Are you gonna help? If you're gonna help now, I'll maybe care about it. But if you're not, then shut up. Shut up for shut up, dog.
Yeah, I mean, people go a little hard on their views, and I mean, people are entitled to their opinions.
For sure, but I feel like it's not that deep,
No, no,
dog.
no. Yeah, there are people that do kind of go a little over the top with it.
But like, think about, am I wrong though? Like, am I wrong for not caring? I just here.
No, I mean, that's your standpoint on it, like, and you're entitled
And
to
it's
that.
weird because people hate it so much. So I just simply don't care. I mean, my
Yeah,
bills still need to get paid at the end of the day.
no, I agree. I mean, when it comes to politics, it's a very touchy subject, and I'm the same way. Like, I don't like to get into it because I know
Yeah,
like how people can react to it. Like if you don't agree with their views, it's like, oh, like, but and I'm like, bro, like we're all gonna have our own points of views and different opinions on things. Like, we just coincide and like you have your own views on things, but we can still remain like who
cordial.
who we are. Yeah, cordial.
I
Like,
just tell people.
you don't have to agree with what I like, and I don't gotta agree with what you like, but we keep it pushing, and that's it.
I just tell people cry about it, dog. Like cry. Like if you care about my opinion, then cry about it.
Yeah,
Go
like
home and
as
cry.
as
I'm going to sleep like a baby. I don't care about your opinion.
yeah, like as people just a little bit too, they be a little too extra with it.
Bro, it's stupid. And I don't need hardly growing up and shit like that. Like I want him to find his own path. Like me, I'm gonna say it now. I was a follower for sure. High school and middle school. I was a follower.
I would always tell you don't be a
I
follower.
know. For some reason I was. Now I'm glad I'm not. I bro, I get made fun of for liking what I like. I don't care. I like what I like.
But you know what? I will say, like, I see the change in you now, like, and I'm glad
Right.
because I feel like out of all my kids, like I worry the most about you.
Don't blame you. I wear the most important stuff. I don't blame you.
Like,
Shit.
yeah, like I would worry, like yo, like I'd be like I couldn't sleep, bro. Like I would lose sleep. Like, yo, is this kid okay? Like I would always tell you to check in with me and stuff like that, and I wouldn't hear from you. I'm like, yo, what is he doing?
You know what it is? Like those times that you guys like don't hear from me is more like it's just self-reflecting. It's nothing against anybody. It's just self-reflecting. Like I have those moments. Like some days I get sad for no reason. Like I'll just wake up mad sad. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to do nothing. But it's not that I'm sad. I'm more sad at myself. Like, why did I make this decision? Or wish I can go back and change this. If I can go back, don't get me wrong, I don't regret anything I do in life. That's how I kind of live. Is like if I want to buy this car, I'm gonna buy the car and not regret it. I'm doing it for a reason. I'm really taking in the you only live once and you don't die with your money. Spend it. Go out and spend it. I mean, not too much though, 'cause, you still got
But
shit to do.
I mean, I feel like that can go either way because I mean, granted, yeah, like we only live once. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, right?
Right.
But I will say that we have to be conscious of like what we do, and I would always tell you and
No,
your
of
sister
course.
this all the time, like what you do has consequences. Like when you got the Accord, I told you, hey, you sure about this?
I was not sure about it.
I told you, I
I
said,
was
I
not
said,
sure.
are you sure about this? I'm like, I already see it. I saw it.
But you let me do it.
I saw it before. Right. I gotta let you fly.
It's a lesson learned. And did
Right.
I learn my lesson? I learned that shit the hardest way possible. Now, will I do it again? Definitely not. But I already said it. The next time I go to the dealership is buying the car that I want cash. Uh, Financing is not a thing for me. I can't do it. Getting rid of that car was probably the best thing I've done because I'm not as stressed about a payment or missing a payment or I got to worry about the maintenance. Oh, it's crazy. What was I thinking? I had no idea. No idea. Now, I could have done it. I'm gonna tell you right now, I could have done it, but I wouldn't be comfortable. I 100% could have paid off that car. I wouldn't be living comfortable. I'd be missing bills left and right. Was I thinking about it at the time? No. It's my first time at a dealership to get my first brand new car I've ever owned in my life. Yes, I was excited. Yes, that was an impulse buy. I regret that shit every day, dog.
Listen,
Like, oh my
you're
God.
you're definitely an impulse buyer.
Yeah, but
Definitely.
now that that has stopped a fuck ton. That stopped a fuck ton. Like now I have to like think about it if I'm gonna buy it. Like when I bought Forza, I spent $120 on the game for the premium edition. Did I need the premium edition? No. Could I afford it and be comfortable with it? Yeah. So I did it. That's a game that I've been playing for years and I love. That's what I like. I feel like when I talk about cars, some people just don't understand how much I love cars. It is it's weird how much I love cars. I'm not
It's
gonna
a
be
passion. It's a
exactly.
passion.
And some
It's
people don't understand that. Like right now, you guys know I'm trying to buy a car. Everybody, why don't you get this? Why don't you get that? Nah, I don't want to. I want to work for what I want. Now, when I only say I regret the Accord is because it's like, okay, that Accord was that much money. I wasn't happy with the Accord. I didn't enjoy it. I could have. took that money and bought something for $5,000 and just absolutely created a monster. And I regret not doing that because I spent all that money for what? I don't even have the car anymore. I didn't want the car anymore. I don't have it anymore. So like I still think about this shit to this day. Could have spent way less. We could have owned a Type R by now. I wasn't thinking about it though. I was thinking about my brand new car, 2022, right off the lot, 0 miles. I was excited. I was a young dumb kid for that. Now, when I give the advice to Harlem when it's his time, I'm gonna be right there with him on that seat, negotiating my ass off. Dog, like I feel like I did great negotiating because originally the car was like 43,000. I brought it down to 40. I was just being a hard ass. I was putting my hard head to use. That's probably the only great
That's
time to
still a lot
put.
of breath for a
No, it is,
Honda,
and
bro. That's
that's what
crazy.
I'm saying, bro. Like all the time, I regret that shit. Like, why didn't I just buy what I? You know what's crazy too? The worst thing about it is, and I was at the market. I was looking at the Japan market because I look at it a lot to import a Supra, bone stock. Ah, bro, I'm about to get tight talking about it. It was like 20 G's. To import it was another 3 G's. I would have spent a total of 24 to $25,000 to own my dream car, paid off, and I didn't do it. Why? I don't know. That's the shit I'd be thinking about though. Is like, yo, bro, I could have had my dream car comfortably, enjoyed it, create a monster of a fucking vehicle, and be the happiest man in the world. The happiest. He could tell me nothing, but I bought a Honda. Thinking, dog. I just think about shit like that all the time. And that's why I say sometimes I regret my decisions because it's like I really got to think things through. But now, ever since I, learned that lesson, I definitely think things through. 100. Got to think about it at least 3, 4 times before I do it.
That's good though. I mean, I feel like we always gotta think things through. Like you gotta dot your I's before you cross your T's. It's like a
I still don't get that phrase.
it's a famous
I
saying.
still don't get that phrase. You used to say
Dot
that.
your I's and cross your
No,
T's.
I know, but
I mean, yeah, it doesn't really make sense, but
you say that
the,
shit a lot too.
the hypothetical,
Yeah, yeah. No, I understand the hypo.
the
Yeah,
hypothetical, like you know what I'm saying. That have your stuff in order, like know what you're doing, right, and so that way stuff like that don't happen.
I seen this video one time about God, and that video has stuck to me ever since I've seen it. And this is why I'm so goal oriented, I feel like now, and so passionate about what I want to do and about cars. Like, I'm always going to bring up cars because that's literally my passion. I've seen this video of one dude that they said, and I'm sorry if I word it wrong or word it weirdly. He said, if God knew you couldn't do it, he wouldn't put it in your mind or something along those lines. So as you hear me on this podcast and I'm saying, my plan is to do this, do this, do this, God wouldn't put that in my mind if he didn't know I couldn't do it. God knows I could do it. I know I can do it.
But I mean, not to get like religious or anything,
Right.
but sometimes we gotta use our discernment. And what mean by discernment is you have to ask God,
Hmm.
is this what you're really putting in my mind? Because the enemy will put certain ideas in your mind
That's a bar.
and make you think
That's a
that
bar.
it's God.
That's a bar.
Because if the enemy can't get you to do wrong shit,
Hmm.
he's gonna make you do wrong things by thinking it's good.
And that's why you dot your I's and cross your T's. That's exactly why you
True,
do it.
true story.
Yeah, but it's just shit like that that I think about to myself when I'm alone in my room. It's kind of like, bro, like sometimes I'll put on my headphones, listen to music, and think about shit like that. And it's like, damn, bro, like what was I thinking?
Yeah, but I mean, my advice to you because I feel like I'm like that a lot too. I mean, maybe not so much now, but back then I feel like I would always like dwell on things.
Right.
And I'm learning now, even with this podcast, like I feel like the podcast has helped me a lot with like, kind of just like it's like my diary. This is like my diary.
Right.
And I'm sharing it with the world.
And who cares if no one's listening or not? This is your passion.
Yeah.
Do it. I'm here doing. I'm supporting you by being here.
No, of course,
I mean,
100
not to sound like an asshole. Like I don't have to be here, but
100%.
I support you so much that I'm taking time out of my busy schedule. I made time to be here. You know what I mean? Like I had my test today. I have stuff to do when I get home. I'll worry about that later. I'm here supporting my father, and that's all that matters.
100%.
Even if no one listens to this podcast, I don't care.
And and I appreciate you
Because
for
in a
that.
couple years, we're gonna listen back to this and be like, "What the fuck was this?" I think in a couple years when Harlem gets to listen to this, and like when he's older, like he's gonna have these archives of podcasts that he can listen to his dad again. I mean, knock on wood, you don't go anytime soon, but when you do go and he wants to listen to you, this is what he can listen to. This is what I can listen to. Layla, Andy, me, like this is shit we can listen.
Mariah.
Raya, you know what I mean? Like this is literally shit we can listen to.
This is like a I want to say this is like my legacy. And
Right. No, yeah, right.
yeah, it's like my legacy. And like I said, it's like my own personal diary. Like
And I feel like we definitely talk a lot, and you definitely talk a lot for us. So be like yeah, like this was my grandfather's or my dad's point of view
yeah.
at this. Like we definitely talk about, and you talk about a lot of things that have your own opinions on, and it's like who knows, maybe one day like someone's gonna listen to this and like contact you and be like, yo, let's talk about this more. Come fly out to LA or something. And you never know. You get a wide variety of people listening. Then you get to buy your house. Then you get to buy a dream car. Then you get to set up everybody. Then what? You did it. You can say you did it. You set everybody up for success. And
Mm.
that's the shit I think about. So yes, I hope this podcast blows up, and it better blow up because this might be the funniest podcast we got.
I think the longest one too.
It's
It's
yeah, I hope so,
the longest. I feel like this is the longest episode. But
and I hope everybody enjoys it too.
yeah, I mean, it's been a good conversation. I feel like we kind of dove into a lot of different things,
We're
and
just yapping for real.
no, but it's good.
No, that's the point. But like,
Yeah, like I feel like I wanted to get your perspective on things like growing up. Like I said, you and Nana are like night and day. So like
right?
her perspective growing up with me was probably different, from you growing up with me. You know what I'm saying? Like your view on things
Would you say night is night or day?
doesn't matter. You guys are total opposites. You guys are total opposites, bro. Like for sure.
Nah, most definitely. But I love all my siblings very, very equally. They know I would go over the top for them. If I, got to put my life on the line for them, I 100% would, no hesitation. That's just the way I am. Um, yeah, if I got to kill for my family, I 100% would. I'm not gonna hesitate for nothing about it. And I was talking to mom about this the other day. Like, it was a question that she asked me, and I was like, why would I hesitate? I'll do the time. I'll be out soon, maybe. I don't know what it is, but as long as they can thrive and
I
show
mean,
me.
hopefully it don't ever have
Oh,
to come
definitely
down to
not.
that. Like
But it's
I,
it's it's a
I,
prime
I don't, I don't
example.
like to, I don't like
Talk about
to,
stuff like that. Yeah,
yeah, I don't like to
I get it.
talk about stuff like that or put it out in the
But you get what
universe.
I'm trying to say.
No, right, right. No, I totally get that
I love my
because I
siblings.
mean,
Little
I,
assholes.
I feel the same way. Like I would put myself on the line if I had to for you or your siblings, like any one of y'all. And like I feel like my purpose in life, was to be that dad, like to be supportive for my kids and be there for them and try to do the best that I can, which I beat myself up sometimes because I feel like I probably could have done better in a lot of things, but also I realized that, you know, I did the best that I could with what I had at the time.
Exactly. You know I don't like when you sell yourself short. You did an amazing job. I tell you all the time, you're the shit. Like you're literally the shit. Like I don't know how better it can get. Like you were fucking amazing dad. I mean you still are. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was amazing. You are amazing still.
Yeah.
My mom is amazing. Julie's amazing. Everybody's amazing around me. And that's what you need. That's all you need, realistically. It's just you have positivity and amazing people around you, and you can do whatever you need. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Nobody can tell you nothing. Nobody can sit there and tell me like, oh, your dad don't love you. I bet you he does. Nobody can sit there and tell me your mom don't love you. I bet you she does. Nobody can sit there and tell me Julie don't. I bet you she does. Like bet any money. I'll bet my whole bank account if I got to. I will. And that's why I hate when you sell yourself short. You don't need to. You know you don't need to. You have a chance to start all over with Harlem, so do it. Don't don't apologize to me and Nana or Andy because of what we went through. It doesn't even matter at this point. We're all adults. You've already apologized to us deeply. Start over with Harlem and make sure he had what you wanted to do with us, you do it with him.
I mean, I feel like that's what I'm kind of doing now.
No, yeah, of course. I'm not saying anything but more like that. But back to putting bodies on the line. If it was a room of spiders, I ain't gonna lie, you guys are on your own. Yeah, I don't know about all that, but I wanted to just say that part. 'Cause in a room of spiders, you guys are definitely on your own. Now, I'm out of there like the Flash.
Yeah.
No, no. You ain't never seen me run that fast before.
Yeah.
Uh-uh. If there's a spider in this room right now, I freak out. I'll probably walk out this podcast. Like, I am not playing.
But we're gonna cut it right here. I love you.
I love you too. A lot.
Uh,
Stop downplaying yourself, please.
1,000%. Like you're my firstborn, and
And the best. It's all right.
no, I mean I'm not gonna say the best. I mean I love you guys all the same,
You
but
can wink it at me if you
boy, stop.
want.
Don't be starting no controversy. You trying to start no controversy. But
Nah, man. I love you too, Pa.
yeah, man, for sure. But it's been fun, man. I'm glad you were able to come on and to the podcast and shoot the shits for a little bit. I feel like we kind of like overextended our time, but that's all right.
It's cool. I'm vibing.
Yeah, we vibing. I mean, we barely get to vibe. Like,
Right. Like I said, I'm always busy.
oh
And
yeah,
even when I get out of here, I still gotta go do work from home, which is crazy. But whatever. Man.
yeah.
Yeah. The bag chased me sometimes. You know what I mean?
If
Like
it was that easy, right?
it's always about chasing the bag. How about the bag chase me for at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes design? Like, you know what I mean? Damn, I'm tired of running.
But yeah, I appreciate you coming on the podcast. I know this is a long episode, but
They'll enjoy it.
I hope you guys enjoy every single minute of it. And I know the vibes. We'll catch you guys next time.
Tune in.